So what's going on with Naked, guys? Now, why we talking? The price actually tested the 0.66 yesterday, and this is really have a major important for us. You ask why? This is really important. Gonna answer it in this video, and again. Be patient and let's hunt for exact price value with me, Trading Jesus. So without further ado, bless the like button and let's get right to it, guys. And look with me here closely. We did the video before. I told you exactly, guys, if we got rejected from what? You guessed it, the 0.77. Here, we even bounced below it at the 0.75. You know why? This is the most important level for any change in behavior and a trend for our stock Naked. That's why the moment we actually break from it, we test it before we actually go in lower. So now we tested the other support right now that we're gonna see a test really important, because you know why? Because the 200 exponential average act as a support right now around this area, and we didn't see a buying pressure to take us above. So this is a big warning sign, and if we go in a 1 hour chart, we see the volume is dropping like hell, like crazy, and below the zero. So this is technically we have a sign of weakness. And again, as I said before, we almost every time we get rejected around our exponential average and the 21, and this is a sign of weakness again, because we never close below it. You see what's happening? No close, rejection, red candle. There is no green candle. We need a green candle here by today, guys, above the 0.70 to actually tell you we're gonna test the next week the 0.77 and go again to test the $1. But other than that, we're gonna see a break for the 0.66. We're gonna see the 0.60, and that's where we take us around our ascending line here. So be careful, and we want to bounce from the 0.60. If we don't bounce from 0.60, be ready to see the 0.55 for sure. This is the strongest support for Naked. Any price go below, this is not looking good for Naked, because we're gonna see the price go even lower. I will update you about that, but before we're gonna see a bounce either from this around the 0.60. If we don't hold, we don't see a big buying pressure, like a big wick to take us above the 0.60, will be the good sign of the market that actually the market maker actually got in, and they know this is a really good price. And the bad sign, like this one, accumulation near our support, is like the price is actually not interesting, or how you call it, is not attractive enough to market maker to take it higher and exploding from our exponential average. So be careful from this sign. Always like take your emotion aside, and at the same time, guys, when you take your emotion aside, you know what's gonna happen? There is no bias. Because usually when you own something, a car, a house, you have intrinsic value attached to it. If you take the car or the house by itself, is nothing. It is inanimate thing. It's not human. It's not like organic thing. Is worth nothing. If you even money is worth nothing if you count on it. We make it. We make the value of money. So the idea is, when you buy something, let's say now stock, you have intrinsic value attached with it. If you actually trade in some options, you know that already. So never emotionally attached to anything like stock, because the moment you attached like emotionally with it, you actually have bias. And when you have bias, your strategy is over. Your strategy it doesn't work. Even it work like on numbers, but when you want to execute it, it always end up wrong, because you actually you react in an emotional way, and you actually buy or sell in the moment that the price jump, and this is make you lose a lot of money, and you will be really stressed and angry what does happen, because already you make a success trade, but you never actually know what happened in that trade, because you get attached, only attached to the stock. And this is the major mistake that I did in the beginning. So if you actually like you want to like see what you did wrong and actually solve some problem that you did in the past and in some stock and trade, join us in a Patreon in comment section below. We can actually discuss this, and at the same time Discord channel we can see the prices, pre-market, aftermarket, during market. You can choose which tire you can actually go with. So without further ado, we are already 21 hunters, so join the tribe, because we're getting bigger every day to hunt for the exact price value like the maker do. So without further ado, press the like button and let's get right to hunting.